Glad to have you here in this preseason matchup between the Green Bay Packers and Dallas Cowboys. The Packers
are hosting here and want to be able to keep the home field advantage going as we get ready for this one. Chris, what is the key in this matchup?
Well, Gus, I think you said it best, home field advantage. This team needs to come out and rally early to get the fans on their side. If you have thousands of fans screaming and cheering, you feed off of that and you can turn it into some positive stuff on the field. This should be a great game in this one.
All right, Chris, with that in mind, it's game time, and we've got two teams really ready to rumble. They'll start at the 20. First down and 10. Romo hands it off.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Second down now, 12 to go. They hand it off. A.J. Hawk was there for the stop.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Third down and 10 coming up here. Ball is on the 20. Still looking for an open man. He tries to scramble. Rolls to his right. Short throw to the right.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
So, it's fourth down. The Cowboys line up to punt. The ball is stripped on the return, and it's loose. Scoops it, and he's still on his feet. Touchdown. Jennings gets it at the 23. He's in. Touchdown. Dan Bailey puts it through, and it's a 7-point game. Dallas is up a score. Bueller is ready to kick this one off. Nelson stands back to field the kick. Well, let's see if the offense can make up for their misfortune from just a few moments ago. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Tosses it out. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 23. 3 yards there. Second and 7 situation here. Ball on their own 23. He's looking towards the left side. Mike Jenkins was there to bring him down.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
And from their own 34-yard line. And looks left. Throws. Mike Jenkins was there for the stop. And we'll have a first down and 10. They spot it at the 48. And the tackle was made by Anthony Spencer. 4 yards on that play. They line up at the 44. They pitch it. He doesn't get back to the line.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
They're looking at 3rd and 9. Ball is on the 47. Starks on the delay. And he's tackled around the 37-yard line by Sensible. Now we have a first down and 10 to go on their own 37. Hammered as he lets it go.
And if you had a guy that big running at you, all you would do is just turn and hide, brother. I know you.
That'll make it second down with 10 to go. The pigskin is on the 37-yard line. Looks right, throws.
Aaron Rodgers looks a little surprised about that one. I mean, here's the guy's one of the most accurate passers in the game, and that one just got away.
Has a seam down the middle. He's wrestled down at about the 17-yard line by Sensible. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score, 7-0. Pitch out. He cruises in for the touchdown. And this for the tie. Crosby adds the extra point. Crosby will be kicking off. Harris is back to receive the kick. The stop was made by Mason Crosby. They go with the pitch to the right. He's brought down at about the 25-yard line by Bishop. Murray, left side. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Searching for an open man. Short throw to the left. Nick Collins was there to bring him down. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Goes through his progression. Buys some time in the pocket. He's got all day. Scrambles away from defenders. Tucks and runs. He's free. I think the defense has it, and they do.
Well, one thing for sure, the ball's not going to stay free on that field for very long. Defensively, they were all over that one.
He's dropped down right around the 46-yard line by Hatcher. Pitch right.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
We have our first penalty of the game. Jay Ratliff was there for the stop.
Holding.
Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Still third
down. And a replay, third down.
Tough spot for the quarterback now after that penalty, because now the possibility of seeing that added pressure is really heightened.
Looking for the screen.
The Cowboys came onto the field with a ton of energy that time. They controlled the line of scrimmage and didn't allow that extra yardage.
And with that, the 2-minute warning is reached. He will start from the 13.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy out there, or he's going to get killed.
Good coverage downfield. Look out, heavy pressure on him. Incomplete pass. He just threw that one away. Surveys the field.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Looking for a man. Interception. Felix Jones was there to bring him down.
And sometimes pressure is cumulative. Over the course of a day, over the course of a season, that pressure starts to get there, you rush a throw, and you turn it over.
Up the middle. Gets out to around the 18. Barry Church was there for the stop.
Tiger.
Hammered in the backfield.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He's looking down the middle. Throws. Picked off.
Wow, he closed on the ball quickly and came up with the interception.
Yeah, he took a risk going for the ball there because he didn't have any help behind him. But when you're that good at closing and attacking the ball, you can certainly afford to gamble occasionally.
And it's amazing what talent will let you get away with.
Murray takes the give. Charles Woodson was there to bring him down. Green Bay will get the ball to begin the second half. Moving backwards. Rodgers tosses to the left side.
25 gets the call on the run.
And that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Grant takes a handoff.
25 gets the call.
It's a gain of 3.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Starks gets the ball. And just like that, they've got to punt.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
Bryant gets the ball at the 27.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Romo hands off on the delay. Might want to start thinking of a different approach as this running game has been ineffective. Romo hands it off.
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident to call it the next time.
Here's the give. 4 yards on the carry. They go with the no huddle.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Romo hands it off. When your running game is struggling, you have to start looking for offense from some of your other players. If they can loosen it up with a few passes, it should open up those running lanes again. Breaking through up the gut.
Boy, anytime this back gets a chance to see things develop in front of him and get a little momentum going, he is so effective. That time the lane was there, he shot right through there and picked up a big first down.
Gives it right side.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
It's a quarterback sack. Well, at least the play will only result in a 2-yard loss.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
He picks it off.
And I like the way he extended for the ball there. He didn't wait for that ball to come to him. He extended his arms, went out and made a play.
Short pass to his left. Flynn flips it out. Hit and drop behind the line.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Pass is short right side. Sean Lee was there for the stop. Not much more than a yard on that completion.
Boy, that's really a nice tackle on that play. Anytime you get man coverage on the outside against a receiver, you have to be able to make that one-on-one play, and he did it great.
He's searching for a receiver. Steps and throws to the left side. At the end of 3, the scoreboard is dead even. Looking, fires it to the left. Sean Lee was there to bring him down.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
He's looking towards the left side. He's tackled around the 47-yard line by Scandrick. Uses a stiff arm, but the defender is still able to drop it. They pick up 2 yards.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Throws to his left. And the tackle was made by Brady James. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz.
Yeah, that's a great call, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
He lost yardage on the play.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Avoids a sack by getting it off as he's hit. Mike Jenkins was there for the stop.
And when the quarterback's throwing one that hard as a receiver, you almost feel like you need to put on a catcher's mask. That would look dangerous coming down the pipe.
Passes out to the left. Comes down with it. Touchdown! Point after is good. Green Bay is up a score. Just over 2 minutes left in the game. Crosby gets ready to kick it away. Harris is back to receive the kick. The stop was made by James Jones. Goes through his progression. And looks left. Throws.
That play is good for
He's wrestled down at about the 27. By Bush. And we're at the 2-minute warning.
The NFL on EA Sports will continue after this word from your local station.
Still looking for an open man. He's going deep. It is an incomplete pass.
the defender on the play. Second down.
Searching for an open man. Buying time with his feet. Just barely gets rid of it.
Number 9 goes incomplete.
Good coverage downfield. Catches it, and he's dropped.
A bit disappointing to not move the chains on that completion, but they're in 4-down territory now, so they'll probably take another shot.
Surveys the field. And it's incomplete. Change of possession.
Big 4th down play by the defense that time, and now the pressure shifts to the other defense to try and make a play.
Steps and throws to the left side. Loose ball. Picks up the ball and he can run.
What a big turnover that is. Just about the time you think this offense is going to take control of the football game, they cough it up, and oh my goodness, we have ourselves a ball game now.
Looking for a man. Moves up in the pocket. Jump ball! He's got it! What a play! Scoops it, and he's still on his feet.
Boy, and that's a killer right there. You're down just 1 score. You have a chance to get right back in the football game, and you give it up.
He's got room. And the tackle was made by Brady James.
That's a pretty play, isn't it? Anytime you get that pitch to the outside, the running back catches it in stride. He finds a nice hole, pick up the 1st down. Always like watching that play.
Rodgers flips it out. The Cowboys will take their last time out.
1-yard gain on the play.
Rodgers tosses it left. Drop behind the line. They go with the kneel down. That'll do it from the field. We have top plays and stats coming up next, so stay right with us. And let's take a look at the Gatorade Performer of the Game.